Greetings and beyond the new. My name is Omni. Anywho, let's get into the video. Now, like in canon, after the fight in Camino had ended, All Might did what he always did and said, pointed to the camera and said, "Now it's your turn." Now, this is where we go, and I'll be covering the episode that fan of All Might's, who is also has that quirk that related to photography, and some other episodes as well. Now, we skip ahead to when that photographer guy enters UA High School. Everything goes like in canon, and then up until the point All Might comes around with the meat buns, and let's see. And Hana is also with him, but the people in the convenience store he got the meat buns at didn't notice her because they were too starstruck. To notice her, but the photographer guy, who's also a fan of All Might's, he asks All Might, "Who is this woman?" And All Might and Midoriya try to make up an excuse. And then Hana confidently says, "I'm his girlfriend and his future wife," which makes All Might go vibrant red tomato mode. Midoriya does a spit take, and the photographer guy makes the face like Usopp makes to make Sugar pass out in the Dressrosa arc. And then Hana is all confident because not only is she a healer, she also happens to be the younger sister of the current queen of Meridian, so she knows the Meridian army will be there to help her out or protect her if necessary. And then afterwards, the guy with the photography clerk goes, "What? All Might has a girlfriend and you plan on becoming his wife?" Hana says yes. And then afterwards, after the shock, I mean, he interviews her. Then after the interview, he goes back to his place where he had been given the chance to interview Class 1A, oh, and as well as Class 1B, because afterwards he also interviewed the. After he interviewed Hana, he also interviewed the members of the five elemental dragons, trying to find out what their power was, but then finding out, but only not telling people about it. Rather, getting a group photo with him in the middle, while they're all transformed. Sorry. Gotta sneeze. Anywho, then the photography guy goes back to where he got permission to interview Class 1A and B. He also interviewed Class 1B after the whole photo thing. Well, actually, he interviewed both classes at the same time. Anywho, this is also where I'm going to be saying the female version of Shinso, or Karumi, has replaced Monoma in the hero course. But he's still going to be relevant to the story, since I found out he's supposed to be helping out with Aries' quirk, but seeing as now I don't remember, I'm just being a goober. He can't really copy her quirk, so because it's a stockpiling type. Anywho, after he returns back to the agency, he not only gives them a cannon, the photo, he gives them a cannon. Then he also gives them another photo, showing Hana glomming onto him, giving him a kiss on the cheek, and him being in red vibrant tomato mode. After they were shown the first one, then when he showed the second one, they all kind of passed out. Then 5 minutes later, they woke up. He explains what happened, why this girl named Hana is doing that to All Might. Then this becomes a major story. They sell the photo of All Might with the meat buns. As a special run photo collection. Well, as a special run photo in their magazine. But they also print and All Might is now dating someone, and his girlfriend doesn't really care who knows it because, let's just say, she told the photography guy, Cork guy, who told the magazine that she's not worried about any villains attacking her. Let's just say her big brother is a very powerful individual. And they write this in the story, League of Villains and everyone in the world, especially All Might's former sidekick David Shield. Oh, and just so you know, Hana is also there, who also heals, let's see, Night Eye, so he's still alive. So, yeah. Anywho, he is also shocked, and the let's see, they both make a do a humongous spit take that looks like they're shooting out a geyser out of their mouth, like a uh first timer using like a liquid elemental dragon's roar, because to be more specific, David was drinking coffee, so first timer using coffee dragon's roar. Or while Night Eye was drinking tea, and he does a tea dragon's roar. Yeah, I know those aren't technically elements, I'm just saying. It's like that. Anywho, the League of Villains gets an interest in this, especially Tomura and the Professor. Sir. Oh, and also, Hana makes one remark that she told the photography guy, Quirk guy, to also add. And I dare anyone to try and hurt me because, like I said, my big brother is very, very strong and has lots of friends to back him up. He's a very likable guy. And let's just say you don't want onto war brewing if you try to hurt me. I am. Oh wait. I mean, my. I mean, her big sis is very strong. Sorry, brain toot. So I wouldn't try anything with me unless you want the wrath of my big sister and her friends, along with, well, a war or going on. All right. So, like I said, I dare you to try something with me. And this makes Shigaraki and the professor even more intrigued. Then after the whole thing, we do a reverse time skip, and in canon, for the pre-training for the licensing exam goes exactly because the Guardians don't use their Guardian powers, but also Class 1B is a part of it. And everything goes like in canon. Now we skip right back to when the Shinso Kurumi is supposed to be told that she's part of 1A or 1B. I'm making it because that's just how I want to do it. Anywho, this is where okay. Anywho, everything goes like in canon for the whole Class 1A versus Class 1B training matches. Chiz. Then Kendo suggests Class 1B and Mr. Vladkin to be, if they want to succeed, the next time they go up against Class 1A like this, they should go to a training camp. Hana is also there, overhears this, and offers to help them out with providing them a location for their training camp. Kendo notices the tone in her voice. Ice and says, "Are you sure we haven't really told them? My dear girl, I think it's time that both classes know the beauty of my homeland." Then then at the end of school, Hana speaks with Nezu, and during the and this will be actually early before the whole Deka City tragedy, and it will last until the Deka City tragedy lasts in the anime. Anywho, this is Nezu agrees to a training camp at Meridian, and he's also interested in going. Hana says that's fine, and so Yue will be close to a training camp. All the teachers and the whole Class 1A and B, along with let's see, basically everyone in the entire school except for the custodian staff, go to Meridian. They all, of course, get permission from their parent or guardians. Sorry, needed to blow my nose. Anywho, and I don't mean that way. Sorry, just being a little bit of a goober and a perv. Sorry, needed to spit in the trash. Okay. Anywho, the rest of Class 1A and B, and basically everyone in the school, even Nezu, are shocked about, yes, the multiverse theory is real, but also that the sheer wild beauty of Meridia. They all take one day to settle in, and during that time, the Guardians with their girlfriends go out and explore, or as a sort of pseudo date, while the other members of Class 1A and B, along with everyone else in the school, including the teachers, are shown around the castle of Meridia. Yeah. Yeah. And let's see. Nothing really interesting happens on the first day, except, of course, at the end of the day, the Guardians go to stay out of the castle all for one night. They each have their own caves, or actually residence, in Meridia. So, let's see. And in their residence, they end up, going and doing what two lovers do to make babies all night. Then the next day, the training, begins. Ends. While Uraraka, oh, and of course Shiketsu High is also there as well. I forgot to say that. Anywho, who everything goes like it did in the Forest training arc, except for the League of Villains showing up, and they actually end up finishing the test of courage. Well, as Class 1A and B started at the training camp. Actually, they restarted and combined with Shiketsu High, right, with the teachers of UA and the principal of Class 1 of of Shiketsu High and UA teachers being, the scarers. And nothing really too significant happens. We do a time skip to the day before they return to Earth. Anywho, this is where things get interesting. They are also told one of the origin stories of the Heart of Kandrakar in Meridia in a play form. Then they are told of the feats of the previous Guardians, which will just be the team with Will as the leader and the team before her with the Air Guardian's grandmother in it. And this inspires everyone to do better and not to let power corrupt them, like it did Narissa. And in the mindscape of Izumi, Narissa is really shocked to know that the reason why she doesn't feel complete is because an evil part of her, because she turned to evil. evil. Oh, and she is completely shocked. Oh, and this is where, anywho, this is where, um, while they were training, a festival is also held in honor of the current and past guardians of the Veil. Now the multiverse. And then not only that, Hana also, in the festival, actually proposes to All Might. He accepts it, and it's all happy. Everyone there from the My Hero universe is happy for All Might. And then Hana's older sister says, "If you hurt my sister in any way, that will be grounds for us of Meridia to start a war." And then All Might's goes on, bows down to the ground and says, "I swear, I would rather give up my life or sell my soul to the to the to the being that rules over Hell, than hurt Hana-chan." This makes Hana go vibrant red tomato mode, and this makes Hana's older sister, which I will be going with Melly, makes a smile and says, "I know, I was just testing and joshing you." This makes Oh My make the same face Usopp did to make Sugar pass out. And this makes Hana go even more into a vibrant red tomato mode. That it's becomes so bright that it starts to get dark. Like vibrant blood red tomato mode. Head mode. And then Melly suggests that they have their wedding in the castle and All Might says, "Oh, well, it's up to Hana-chan, but, I would prefer being able to do it in a place where we don't have to reveal to any more people that from my side about Meridia, except maybe for like my best friend and my one of my teachers and my former two of my former sidekicks." And then Hana says, "Those four will be fine. I mean, but what about your family?" "Oh, well, I don't really talk to them. Um, they're the type that disapproves of heroes." And this makes Hana and Melly shocked to hear that All Might's parents, and yes, I'm making All Might an only child, and I'm also making both of his parents only children, and that his grandparents on both sides are both, well, no longer in the world of the living. Yes, I'm talking about Bleach is named for it. I'm just going with that because I want to. Anywho, this is when then afterwards they exit the portal back to the My Hero universe, and this is where I'm gonna be ending it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a subscribe and like if you liked it. But like I said in my other videos, I'm not doing this for the subscribes or the thumbs up. I'm just doing it for myself and for the entertainment value. But still, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next video. This is part 5 of this will be the end of part this will be the end of part 5 of What If Witch was in My Hero Academia / My Witch Hero Academia. Part 5. Anyway, bye bye. Bye!